this was her idea.
You look great.
I like the colors.
Damn, baby!
Anyway, let me make sure I have this right. Griselda, Hortensia, and I'm sorry, what was it?
Bayard?
Right now, Griselda, Hortensia, you're both witches, and Bayard, you're a...
Witch? Not all witches are women.
Sorry, still learning.
It's fine. There's way more stereotypes we have to deal with.
Such as?
Let's not pretend why you're here. You won't think all witches are evil. That's why you're here, right? You want to know if that's true?
Well, we don't like to rely on rumors. We like to do our research.
Well, that's a refreshing change of pace. No, we're not all evil. It's not our fault. All the evil ones are such showboats.
The evil queen, anyone?
Oh, yes. What about the evil queen?
The worst!
Okay, they were bad, but do you remember the evil queen?
Oh, shut up. I've forgotten about her.
I wish I had.
Are most witches evil queens? Oh, no. Of course not. You either have to be an evil queen or do something heinous to make it on the news around here. I single-handedly found the cure for gremlin pox and don't get credit. But my cousin tries to throw kids in an oven and gets a whole mini-series. That's why people think we're all bad.
Someone really needs to become the face of good witches.
Could you tell us more about the contributions, such as good witches such as yourselves?
We're protectors. People don't even realize all of the disasters, all of the bad luck, and all of the plagues prevented.
We help bring balance to nature. Did you see the royal families going in the streets and helping the gardens grow and woods thriving? That's all witches.
As for me, I'm an empath. I know we're not the most popular around here, but I really care about the kingdom, and I still feel like I'm part of it. That's why we still strive to do good with our magic.
Damn, baby! That's beautiful!
Thankfully, not everyone's so close-minded.
This is Detective Dawn. Open up!
It's a detective. Hurry!
Open the door!
Just a second.
That's it! I'm coming in!
Oh no.
Please don't arrest them! They're misunderstood!
And they are good witches!
What? Please, I'm not gonna arrest them. I'm here for a poker night.
I'm sorry. We completely forgot that this would overlap with this interview thing. We tried to clean up before letting you in. You know how we hate a mess.
Okay, please. If anyone's gonna clean up, it's gonna be me, right? Ow! So, you want us to deal you in, or not?
Hey, we met you at the hair salon the other day. Thanks for agreeing to meet with us. Ginger and Periwinkle, is that right?
That's right.
And I don't think we've met.
Yeah, we haven't. My name's Angela, though. I have to show you a photo name.
Angela. I'm sorry, I'm just having trouble placing that name.
Angela.
She thinks she's a man.
I have a name.
Of course you are. And what were your names again?
Sam and Mary.
Oh, we went to school with the Mary.
Wait, who? I can't picture her. Mama.
Remember, it was like 5th grade. She brought her lamb to school one day.
Oh, yes, that Mary. Now I remember.
So you went to school together?
We did. We actually had a lot of names in our class.
Do you like Sandal?
Anyways, most of them didn't become mains until they were older. And the fact that I could forget Mary should tell you how many there were. She was like the it girl back then, but I hardly remember her or that little lamb of hers.
It's so easy to get overshadowed. Not that I mind, to be honest.
That's interesting because most community members we talk to definitely seem to mind.
I like to keep to myself. And my family had a lot of drama, so I really wanted to stay out of.
Her older sisters are the ugly stepsisters.
Okay, rude!
I'm sorry, it's what people call them.
Us included.
My sisters are cute, okay? And they're honestly way nicer now. I'm in no way saying the way they treated Cinderella was cool, but they've grown out of that behavior.
And how are you all getting along now?
Oh my god, so much better. I literally go on girls' trips with them and Cinderella every summer. This year, we're going beanstalk climbing.
Yeah, right.
You're telling me Cinderella is going beanstalk climbing?
Listen, I know she's got a reputation, but a couple of pumpkin martinis, she loosens right up. Seriously, we all get along great now, but no one ever talks about that. The ugly stepsister thing was hard for them to shake, and I'm just glad I didn't get caught up in it. I was involved in other stuff.
Like what? Magic?
Volleyball and track. Our school didn't offer magic until after we graduated, which was so annoying, but I had to take several magic courses in med school.
Oh, you're a doctor?
A witch doctor. As in, I specialize in the treatment and care of witches. Not that I'm a witch and a doctor. I mean, I do a couple of spells in an emergency if I have my books on me, but I mostly leave the magic to the real witches. You know, they're a seriously underserved community when it comes to medical care.
Interesting. And what work do you do, Angela?
I am an influencer on Angela 128 on all socials.
Is 128 a significant number?
There were already 127 other Angelas.
Yes, I'm not Angela.
Of course you are.
And what kind of work are you in, Periwinkle?
Baskets. You know, we graduated like forever ago, but I think I still have my student ID somewhere. You two still have yours?
No, mine got stolen by that mermaid on spring break and I never got it replaced. Remember?
Right. Here it is.
Little Periwinkle?
Oh yeah, until you turn 18, you're little. It's a huge deal when you get to drop that.
So, like little Red Riding Hood?
Oh, that poor girl.
Ugh, people are never going to stop calling her that.
I can't even imagine being my age and having everybody call me Little Ginger.
I can only be so sympathetic. She always wanted to be famous, and she's always going to be.
I take it you weren't friends.
Listen, she had plenty of chances to hang out with us if she wanted to.
I always thought it'd be fun for our group to be a foursome, like the ladies of the Housewives of the Kingdom.
I am definitely Clarice.
You're an Arabella, and you know it.
Is her story. She gets all the fame when Periwinkle here faced off with a wolf too.
Okay, let's not go there.
Is that true? You also had an encounter with the wolf.
And saved her grandmother, all while bringing her homemade baked goods that, I'm sorry, are way more delicious than Red's. You have to try her lemon bars.
Correct me if I'm wrong, but it sounds like you have the exact same story as Little Red Riding Hood. How can we know her story and not yours?
Nepotism.
So you're alleging that Little Red embellished from nepotism?
Okay, so unless you're from this part of the kingdom, most people don't realize that Red's parents were Linda Riding and Jeremy Hood.
So I'm sorry, so is Riding Hood a hyphenated last name?
Yeah, not a lot of people know that.
The amount of paintings I've seen her wearing a cape and a hood is hilarious. I just know she hates that.
That's the price of fame, maybe.
I know that all too well.
But anyway, Linda and Jeremy were loaded. They made a ton of money in the stock market.
You have a stock market here?
Oh no, she said stock market.
As in theme stocks.
We're actually going climbing at one of their parks.
Ugh, Rose.
The options are limited.
But yeah, Brennan has totally cornered the beanstalk market. They used to say we're the real giants around here.
And the Giants did not like that.
But anyway, Red always wanted to be famous, and let's just say her parents are willing to do anything to make that happen.
Not to speculate, but it ever occurred to you that they have embellished details from Red's experience into your story?
Due to ongoing litigation, I'm going to have to decline further comment at this time.
It's amazing me that boys are not a school requirement. It's nip it in your bud rather young. Nothing your heart desire. Nothing would bring me more interest and light than stuff that Papa had for dinner tonight.
It's him! Everybody, please, just be chill.
The problem is, our stories never get told.
Well, maybe this is our chance.